Hi, my name is Claire Tilley, and this is my New Life story. So I grew up about an hour south of St. Louis and am so blessed to come from a long legacy of believers on both my mom and my dad's side, who had a huge part and influence in my upbringing and early childhood. I have 3 siblings, 2 sisters and 1 brother, and we were all homeschooled in our elementary years by my mom. And so with being homeschooled in a strong Christian household, faith and obedience to God were a huge part of my schooling. And so following God was kind of part of our daily routine. We prayed together every day. We read the Bible together every day. The Lord was a very frequent topic in our household. And so while I did have a relationship with God, it wasn't difficult. It was a very natural thing that everyone else around me was doing, and so it felt very normal. And I had a very close relationship with him. I accepted Christ at an early age and loved him, but it was easy. And so when my parents decided to send me to high school rather than continuing homeschooling, and I was no longer surrounded by that Christian environment at all hours of the day, everything kind of changed. And following God now took effort and meant going against the grain, which was just something that I wasn't willing to do as a young high school girl. So I slowly lost habits, sin crept in, and natural human rationalization started. And so it wasn't until I moved to Kansas City for UMKC's accelerated medical program that I realized the difference between head knowledge and works and having a personal relationship with God. And so that first year was really difficult with, new curriculum, balancing and navigating a new social environment, and wrestling with this conviction that I was feeling. But the Lord saw me through it, and he saved me. So now I've been going to New Life for about a year and a half after going to a different church previously. And everyone welcomed me immediately. I know that's what everyone says in their New Life story, but it's because it's true. Everyone is so welcoming. And that's actually something I appreciate about New Life, is that while they're so personable, they're not individualistic. New Life is very service-oriented. And that's something I was looking for in a church, and what I think is a sign of a healthy church. And it's grown that part of me so much. I have been serving in the Kid City ministry for a little over a year now, and I actually have the opportunity to go on a mission trip to Zambia this summer through a Christian medical organization. And on that trip, we are able to provide for people's physical needs, but also point to their need for our Savior. And I truly believe that God used New Life to prepare me to serve in that way. And already our family at New Life has been so generous, and God is using their willingness to give to support my mission. I'm just so thankful for the community that we have here. Looking back over the past few years and how God has changed my heart, I can now truly say that I have a new life and I'm a new creation.